Hello YouTube, hello everyone tuning in. It is officially day 70, all-time high semen retention. And I mean, I can't lie. This is rock bottom. Like, you know what I mean? It's like being on semen retention doesn't magically solve all your problems. In fact, it may even provide a couple more problems as far as attention goes. Because you get a lot of eyes on you, you get a lot of attention when you're on semen retention. And you may even get like haters. So it's like, if you can't handle that attention, I don't know if semen retention is for you. I was thinking like, I don't know if semen retention is for me, man. I can't have all these eyes looking at me. Like, it's equivalent to like being a celebrity, except you're not one. You know, it's like you're being a celebrity, except like people aren't like coming up asking for your autograph and stuff, but you're still getting like all the eyes. Like, you walk into the room and just everybody's staring at you. It almost like, I haven't really had like people like directly hating me, but I feel like I had a couple people drive by and like say something to me like as they're driving by. Cowards. But yeah, it's just you probably will experience some haters. But that's not even it. You see the title? I have no toilet, no shower, no license, no debit cards, no wallet. The thief, they broke in and stole it. They stole it all. All my most valuable, possessions, which I need the most, in the most inconvenient time ever. And here's the significant part about being on semen retention though. If I wasn't on semen retention right now, dude, I would literally probably have killed myself. Like just imagine my situation, right? You're from East Coast, you move all the way out to an island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean by yourself, and with the intentions of not being by yourself. I didn't have the intentions of like, oh, let me just be by myself this whole time. My intentions were to like meet people, be social, meet a wife. I definitely would have imagined I'd have a wife by now. That has not happened. I dealt with a couple girls, that were just not wife material. So, you had to cut them off. You got to have standards. That's even before I'm on semen retention. I've always had super high standards. That's why I've only had one girlfriend. I haven't met another girl that can keep up with the standards, which the standards aren't really that high. People say it's high, but I don't think not being a hoe, being honest, and being feminine is, high standards. I think that's general standards in traditional marriages all through the 1920s, 30s, 40s, 50s. That's how it was, and nobody batted an eye. It's only because this feminist ideology and this propaganda that's being pushed all throughout society, it's all demonic. They're trying to invert everything. You know why the Satanists do the upside down cross? Because they're trying to invert everything. You know why they're trying to turn kids into girls and chop their dicks off and turn women into men and effeminate men? They're trying to like feminize men and masculinize, that's not a word, but it is today, masculinize women. They're trying to invert everything because the people in charge are demonic, but we don't need to get too much into that. And in fact, I think it may have been the CIA who broke into my car, because I don't think it's a coincidence. I tweeted out exposing, the government, exposing some of the deep state, exposing a word that starts with A, ends with Chrome. If you know, you know. There's a lot of satanic evil stuff going on with the elites. And it's just weird how I tweet, like I posted on Instagram, because I know Instagram watches, the whole phone in general watches, they listen in on you and stuff. So I made a post exposing the government, and then next thing you know, my car gets broken into. A couple hours later, my ID, my identification gets stolen. And it's just like, it's a weird coincidence. I'm not one to believe too much in coincidences, but basically, like, this is the worst possible scenario you could ever imagine. You move out to an island, basically you lose all your money in crypto, and then your toilet in shower break. I mean, that's an exponential urgent thing to fix, except it's not fixable, because I already paid $700 to the plumber to fix it, and he didn't fix it. And it's not even my house. I'm just the tenant. I'm not the landlord. The landlord's supposed to fix that, but he's like a 95-year-old senile man. He doesn't even know what day it is, so he's not gonna fix it. So I have no option but to get the crap out of here. And the past week, I've definitely been experiencing rage. It's like the energy you get and the masculinity you have on Semen Retention is just insane. So you can definitely get angry, especially if something like what happened to me happens. You can get rage. There's definitely some Semen Retention rage, especially if bad things are happening to you that piss you off. I've definitely noticed that. I'm on what's it called when somebody's oh, I'm on site, or I'm on point, or I forgot the term, but it's they're ready, you know what I mean? They're ready to fight. And I've never felt that in my life, ready to fight. Who wants to try me? I don't care. I'll beat the crap out of you. That's how you get that masculine energy inside. Some may call it toxic. Maybe this is one of the first times toxic masculinity is applicable, because if you're getting angry, wanting to punch something, obviously that's toxic. You shouldn't want to be violent. You should want to be peaceful, as Jesus was, because Jesus is the ultimate masculine man and the alpha and the omega. So it's best to try and emulate that. But as far as women and stuff like that, it's the other thing I notice is anyone who says that man can be alone is objectively wrong and delusional. Because, dude, I'm losing my mind not having any woman in my life. I'm going monk mode. I'm not texting girls. I'm definitely not fornicating, having sex with girls. I'm not approaching girls. There's girls have nothing to do with my life right now, currently. But boy, oh boy, I mean, God even said, it is not good for man to be alone. So, and that's more obvious than ever right now, because even this past week, when I had thoughts of killing someone, whoever stole my property, until I delve deep into the Bible, connect closer to God, sort of have my soul touched and be more peaceful, dude, I was wanting to kill somebody. And I was just I was yelling profanity, just super angry. And all that wouldn't have happened, I guarantee you, if I had a woman by my side. Because when you have a woman by your side, you're forced to be in that riz, aura. You have that riz aura. You have that seductive, just flirtatious energy that you're operating in. And so that's why I think men absolutely need women in their life to help balance that out. A lot of these school shooters, a lot of these crazy criminals and stuff, they don't have a good woman in their life. If you have a good woman in your life, you really think they're gonna go out doing some crazy stuff like that? No, it's because they're lonely as crap and they go psychotic. There's a reason that solitary confinement exists, and people go crazy in solitary confinement, and it's literally one of the biggest punishments for criminals. It's because humans are social creatures, and especially if you're a heterosexual man, you absolutely need women in your life. So I think anybody who says the MAGTOW, men go your own way and men don't need women, just build your business up until you're 60, that's nonsense. The whole entire purpose of life, in my opinion, is to have a family. I don't want to build a business up until billions of dollars or whatever. I want to build a family, because that's far more fulfilling. I've already built a passive income to where I didn't need to work anymore. And guess what? That wasn't fulfilling. The true fulfillment comes from one, God, and two, family. So that's all I want to do. I don't want to be the best businessman ever. I want to be the best father ever and have the best family. And that's how I believe I'll find fulfillment. So, you know, God can put you in a place of isolation, and that's what I'm currently in, but it's temporary. It's not going to last forever. But while I'm in this moment of isolation, you know, it's like you're just figuring stuff out. It's like you like the way I responded to this robbery and this inconvenience. At first, it was psychotic, and I believe it's because I didn't have a woman by my side to like keep me calm and like balance it out. You balance out that masculinity. You balance out that just that anger. Like a woman can help calm you down. Like, hey, bro, calm down. She gives you a rub on the shoulders, whatever. And it's like I'm a guy who high school, college, up until like a year or two ago, I always had a woman in my life. So I never had a serious girlfriend, but I always had a woman I was talking to, Snapchat, text, hang out, you know, fornicate, whatever. I'd be on all those stupid social media apps. But I'm past all that. Like, if I'm like super lonely now and in a bad position and I still don't want to get on those stupid apps and go approach random women, that should tell you I don't care about that. And that should tell you I'm able to get through this hard time like to the best of the ability possible, because I don't have any woman by my side to keep me calm. I don't really have that many friends, you know. And that's the thing, when I was focused on business, I was not focused on, I purposely was putting aside socializing. I was purposely putting aside, I don't want to deal with women, I don't want to socialize, I want to achieve this goal, I want to become a millionaire. And then look where that ended up putting me. You lose all the money anyway, and then because the past couple years you're so focused on the money, you don't have no social life. Now you don't have any friends. So it's just, it's insane, the situation that I'm in. But dude, I'm telling you, if I wasn't on Semen Retention right now, I know I would have killed myself, or I would have lost it, or I would have attacked somebody. I would have done something crazy. But it's because I'm on Semen Retention that I'm just like, you still have that what's it called, that stoicism. You still have that confidence that you're gonna get through it. This is the worst possible situation that any human being could be in, other than homelessness. I mean, I was about to ask a homeless person, like, dude, where do you crap? Where do you, like, you know, I gotta take a crap, I can't find anywhere. Where do you usually go? Like, that's how bad it is. Like, imagine not having somewhere to crap or piss. Like, it's like pissing, it's like, okay, go in the backyard, go in the woods, whatever. But taking a crap, I mean, the other day, like, dude, I almost lost my mind. I was driving around 4 different places trying to find somewhere to take a crap. It's miserable. But guess what? I still got Jesus. I'm still trying to be happy, even through the absolute worst of scenarios. And don't get me wrong, as far as like women go, like some people do Semen Retention specifically for women. I absolutely did not. If anything, I did it to get away from women and kill that sex addiction that I had, which I have, because I don't remember the last time I masturbated. Like, when I've done Semen Retention in the past, I was still edging. This time around, I'm not edging at all. It's an absolute game changer. It is not the same thing at all. When you're still masturbating and edging but not releasing, that's way different than just not, you know, touching yourself at all. And dude, I was feeling honestly really good and confident and everything right up until this robbery, and now I got so pissed. But even after, you know, talking to Jesus, praying, reading the Bible, you know, it just gets to a point where you just can't stay negative. Like, even in the worst of circumstances, being negative doesn't solve anything. So I'm going to be positive, and I'm going to trust Jesus once again. This is not me putting him to the test, because we're not supposed to put God to the test. This is putting myself to the test and seeing if I can survive and get through this, because I genuinely believe if I can get through this situation, nowhere to crap, nowhere to shower, no license, no debit cards, nightmare, an absolute nightmare. If I can get through this, oh, I can get through anything. There's nothing I can't do. Oh wow, they're bad. Let's see if you can see that in the background. Oh, you can't. Dang, those were two baddies right there. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so women, I have not been even thinking about them. I just brought them up because I know if I did have a girlfriend during this specific situation, I know I wouldn't have gotten as angry as I got, because women, the right woman, can bring you that peace. And God himself said it is not good for man to be alone. So anyone who disagrees with that, you don't know what you're talking about. You're disagreeing with God. Men are not meant to be alone and just build their business and make a bunch of money and have a bunch of meaningless, useless sex. I believe the absolute purpose for a man in life is to build a family, procreate, and be a good father and be a good example for society. So this is day 70. It might even be day 71 right now. It's a tough situation I'm in, but I'm going to keep grinding. I'm going to keep getting through it. I'm definitely not stopping the journey now. So, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. And God bless everyone. You know, keep strong. I have to keep strong. I can't be negative. I have to be positive, even in the worst of circumstances. And I have to trust Jesus. If there's anyone I trust, it's Jesus, that he's going to get me through this. So get on retention if you're not. Get to know Jesus if you don't. And everyone have a blessed day. Day 70. 30 more days, we're at 100. Let's go, baby.